Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 157 of this ridiculously long-running Tennis Elbow Manager 2 same. I'm the Custard Prophet, and yes, we're still following Sean the Prawn Death, and I haven't said that in a while, as he tries to become the best player in tennis. He has, for a period, I did not think this was a possibility. Then started to think it was a possibility, and then we had a massive slump where it felt like we were never going to do it. But we're currently as high as we have ever been, and yeah, we are third in the world, and you can see that we are trying to catch up Mr. Silvic, who has qualified for the quarterfinals. That's not what we wanted to see, but we are in the other half of the draw, and the second seed, Zopsku, has dropped out in the first round, so we should be zooming past him. At the minute, in the last 16, there's not that many points available. 180 points is all we'd get if we lost at this stage, but it starts ratcheting up quite quickly. In the semi-finals, we get 720 points, and it gets higher and higher. So I am really excited to try and push all the way through. Looking at our half of the draw, yes, there's some tricky players in there, but there's some tricky players all the way through that draw. Anyway, folks, we are going to play Leports from Austria, who is I think the lowest ranked, not quite the lowest ranked player left in the draw. Well, he is now, but we had a 105th player from, I don't know, People's Republic of Tahiti? I don't know. But the Austrian has caused a little bit of worry for me just looking at it. Physically, no, there's not that much there. Service stats, they are not great, but I feel this is going to be a challenge. I feel this is going to be a real challenge for us to overcome. Rally stats, not to be sniffed at there. The only thing there is the backhand precision, so you'd expect a few wayward backhands. Okay, folks, I'm a bit worried here. I really want to get past the last 16 because this is where we got knocked out last year. So if we do get points, we are increasing the number of points we have, and that's what we've got to try and do every single tournament. Right, so focusing on the serve, he's not going to do much on the serve, and making sure we focus on the backhand a bit. I think that's where it's at. Increase the volume. I'm going to get this in my ear. We're going to put the correct tactics on, modify them a little bit. Sean's strategy there. So rally stats, we're going to aim for the backhand a little bit. So not much, but just a little bit. And I think we're just going to stand a little bit further away from the baseline as well, just to try and deal with his power. Let us see where this takes us. If all else fails, we have got the experience boost. We got 56 points for the experience boost to try and get us over the line if we need it. I hope we don't need that. I'm a bit worried for this one. Just the unknown, really, isn't it? Let's get into it and see how we do. Early days, we're 2-1 up, 15-40 up. Again, that serve is not the most challenging thing, is it? Oh, he got there, but not quickly enough. And we're 3-1 up. That's a nice start. And we are 30-40 up here for a very, very comfortable start in this match. It's not been quite what I was expecting. He's not really gone for anything yet. With all that power, you'd expect that to happen. Straight into the net. That's not very good. Not very good at all. It's his backhand again. So 5-1. And here we are, 40-30 up. 5-1 on our serve. Come on, let's take this. That's nicely done. 6-1. Comfortable. I mean, he's got 35% first serve. Now, that's going to be something, because that's not going to be that bad. Again, I'm sure of that. He's not coming to the net at the minute. His serves are slow as heck, and we're winning a lot of points. This could change if he gets a few more first serves in, but we're going to keep everything the same. 70% first serve. For me, that's pretty pleasing. Well, very early on, 15-40 up now. He's going to smash this, surely. He does, he does. We were expecting something good. He needs something here. Very poor, really, first set, and that's going to do him a lot of good. Well, it's 1-1, and we're now 30-40 up on his serve. But even with all that power, he didn't quite do what you'd expect. Here's a chance here. I don't quite know what Shawnee was doing with it. It's a strange choice. Got to finish it off here. Yeah. That forehand that Shawnee's got is unstoppable sometimes. 2-1. 5-4, 40-15 up. It's been a much better game from him. Not seen much, and there we go. 6-1, 6-4. He's certainly been better in this set. This set compared to the first set. It's been quite similar actually between the two players, but he's still got a way to go. He's not caused us a break yet. He's not really challenged on our serve. So come on, same again. Let's just walk through him if we can. 2-2, and we are 15-40 up. Could this be the game where we do what we need to? Nicely done. Making him move around. We're in trouble here if he played the right ball, but he doesn't. Into the net. Wow. 13 strike rally. I don't think they normally do. They say that, so that's a nice bit of stats there. 3-2, and we're 4-2 up. 30-40 up. Come on. This would be it. I really didn't think it would go like this, I have to say. I thought we were going to be in for some difficulties, but I think it's his serve that's really let him down. And he just hasn't been able to make the most of it, and he's made so many mistakes.
Game, service.
So here we go. 40 love, 5-2. To be fair, this has been an easier game than, I think, possibly been our easiest game that we've played. He's just so many mistakes being made. Didn't actually look, probably too late now to see, but I think overall he didn't get a break. Did not get a break. We won 5 out of the 6 breaks that we got. So that's pretty strong. Double his points, double his service percentage almost. Not quite, but you can see what I'm saying. Lots of winners and very few unforced errors in comparison. So all in all, I was really, really happy. Long rallies, he was actually better than us. That's the one place that he was stronger, but we were winning them quickly. Into the quarterfinals, folks. Who we got? We got Genesi, or have we got Zverev? That is the big question. It is Zverev. Well, well, well. So this is the this is where we are at the minute. We'll be playing with Zverev, the only non-seed left in the competition, but don't let that fool you. Zverev is a very, very strong player. We've played him a few times. It's been close, tight. Maybe he's not quite up to what he used to be, but I'll expect us. It's going to be a baseline battle between the two of us. We are just ahead in recent times. We haven't played him for quite some time. Well, we played him in 2025 in the quarterfinals in Valencia, where we won that comfortably. But yeah, last time we played him in a major tournament, the only time we played him in a major tournament, we did lose very, very comfortably. So be interesting to see how things go, because we've actually, when we've beaten him, I think indoor carpet is quite slow. I think the blue-green cement is relatively slow, so I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. Let's go forward and play Zverev in. See if we can get through to the semi-finals. So we're definitely getting 360 points here, but I'd really like to get into the semi-finals. That excites me a lot. Right, here we go. I didn't actually see the what had happened in the other tournaments or the other matches to see whether Silvic had gone through. So I don't know about that, but I'm excited for this one. We will be focusing a little bit on his forehand. I think that's where he's weakest. And other than that, we'll just keep things as we've been keeping them. Right, hold up, folks. Sean's strategy, patented strategy. So he's reasonably strong. We're going to go further from the baseline. We're going to aim for his forehand, which always feels like a mistake, but we'll go with that. What was his serve like? His serve wasn't actually that strong. I think we'll leave everything as is and see how we got on in the first game here. I think this is certainly going to go be a much closer game than we've encountered so far. We've had it pretty easy so far, but I think Zverev is going to push us all the way. Well, it looks like that. He's having an easy days on his serve, and we are struggling a little bit on our serve to get through. He's got points on all of our service games, and he has a great point here to take an early lead. He's wearing our top. We didn't say he could do that. Nicely done, but that is big. Surely keeps in the rally, but only briefly, and Zverev has taken through. So I think we are going to have to do something on the serve. On the first serve, first serve return. We're standing further from the baseline. That's what we're doing already. Well, it's been one-way traffic so far with well, let's have a look at the 40 love down, 100%. We're 100.9%, but there we go. Back to 15-40, but I've not liked this first set. Sorry. We're not going to put anything in yet on terms of short-term form and stuff, because that was dreadful. I think we've won 3 points on his serve. That's not good enough. As I look, that was witiful and pitiful. So he's winning pretty much every point on his first serve. Points on his second serve, most of them as well. And we're not really doing well on our second serve. What are we doing about the first serve? We're hardly getting any first serves in as well. I mean, all in all, this is not being the best start. So we've got work to do. So we paused it there. So our first serve speed's going down a little bit just to try and get a few more first serves in. Return aggressiveness is pretty high on that. I wonder whether we pull it back to pretty much even with that. Go a little bit more attacking maybe. Something like that. We need to do something on his serves as well. So let's go a bit more aggressive on his see if we can get something out of that. Well, as it works, we are 30-40 up. We've won as many points in this game as we did in the entirety of his first set. We've actually taken a 2-love lead. Well, that's pretty good. Now, can we capitalise on that? Maybe not. 30-40 down ourselves. It's a solid serve, but it just didn't seem to phase him at all. It's gone wide there. Good. Get for 3. No, again. Advantage to the German. Into the net again. Well, we will take these mistakes. And again, I basically hadn't even pressed the button. It already said advantage. Not enough of these serves going in. I'd just like to win through this one. What a shot that was. Come on. And again, with 3-1 up. 40-30. Just still 30-40. Just battling hard here. Into the net. Is it time? I think it might be. I think it might be. We're going to go for it. 12% boost. Let's go. We give up an advantage. Serving is horrifically bad, isn't it, today? That's nicely done. Well, we've given it back, even with that 12% boost. Not enough. There's a chance here. We're 5-6 up. We have a set point. Be massive to get this one. Oh, not quite. Not quite. We've battled him. He's had about 10 advantages, and finally we've got one of our own, and that's what he does with it. Come on, let's do this. This would be awesome to get 7-5 second set there. We've got a second serve. Didn't look like we had a chance here in this game. Into the net, there it is. 7-5, we're back on level terms. First serve percentage still not good enough for me, but look at the number of unforced errors he made there. A lot better for us, a lot better. Well, a lot worse for him. Come on. Oh, it's 4 all. With 15 forward, there's been nothing in either game, and into the net. What a time to do that. What a time. Come on. Love 40 down. And we're just struggling on his serve with nothing. We've got it returned there. Nicely done. He just left it. 6-4. So again, he's pulled it back. There was nothing in that, I felt. I thought that was close. We're not winning enough points on his serve, though. That's the key thing for me. What do we do? I don't want to stand in too close. Maybe that is the problem. We are standing in maybe a little bit too close. Right, come on. Well, we've pulled it back to 15-40. Is there a chance here to take an early lead? He's gone wide. He has gone wide. He's coming in, which is annoying. That's... love 40. I'm feeling this is beyond us. I really am. Felt like that was out. What a rally this is. Who's going to blink first? Oh. And there you go. We've got it back. It's 3-all, and you feel any sort of slip up now. He's got an advantage at any sort of slip up now from Shawnee will spell the end of our tournament. I'm hoping we can take it to 5 sets, but we just feel like we're on the defensive too much. Oh no, complete mishit. And here it is. Game over. It's been a battle, but you've got to say it. He has deserved it. There's a lovely return there. 15, 40.
40, 15.
Need a lot more of those. Yeah, it's been hard. Just doesn't make mistakes, this guy. And Shawnee is just been struggling so. Wow, 30, 40.
40,
It's giving me hope where I know there's no hope. Come on, Shawnee. Pull something out here. I didn't expect this. But it's still a long way to go, even at this stage. It's a long way to get back on level terms. It's wide. Oh, the whole court there. The whole court. I mean, it was really tough, but it was a winner. Come on. Come on, Shawnee. That's a nice... Oh, there he is. A battle. A real battle, and Shawnee gets as far as the quarterfinals, but that's as far as he goes, and Alexander, well, it is Alexander Zverev, gets through. First serve, not enough for them going in. He started coming to the net, which looks like it was the difference, but yeah, across the board we struggled with the rallies, with his power, and I wonder whether this is the sort of game where, as I was saying earlier, because we're concentrating so much on short-term form, that actually our ability is just not at the same level as it might have been maybe 6 months ago, and we just come unstuck against the best players. But we're into the quarterfinals, and that is pretty damn good. Not quite what I wanted, but it's a good tournament. We go deep into it. Let's have a look what Zverev's done, because this could be. So Silvic went through comfortably. He looks like in ominous form. He really does. We'll go forward and have a look. Well, as you see, Silvic won all the way through in the end. So that's going to put a big sticker in our efforts to come in the top the echelons of tennis, because he has just pushed himself 2,000 points now ahead of us, which is disappointing. Looking at Silvic going forward, so the US Slam. Let's see how he did last year after the US Slam. Yeah, he won the semi-finals in London. Not that many points that he was playing in, so he's not got a lot of points to lose. He went to Metz and got through to the final. Let's have a look at us. 2005. So yeah, we won in Metz, in Shanghai, Valencia, and then London. So we've got, I think definitely if we could do well in Shanghai, that would be good. Obviously we've got points to try and keep in Metz, but again, not a lot of points going forward. And yeah, we didn't do very well in London. If we could qualify from the round robin in London, that would be a big difference. Anyway, folks, we didn't quite make it, and unfortunately Mr. Silvic won the tournament, which has increased the gap between us, but we are now at the highest ranking we have ever been, which is second. Certainly when we've been watching, well, when we've been recording an episode, that's pretty cool. So looking forward to seeing how we finish off the season, and fingers crossed we can hopefully we can build up some of our attributes again to get us right at the top as well as having that short-term form. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one again as we're trying to chase down Silvich. See you then, goodbye.